For your relationship and marriage advice, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel called Saka Makhaya with Mr. and Mrs. Mbatha.
Good evening, family. Welcome to Saka Makhaya with Mr. and Mrs. Mbatha. I hope ukuthi nisase right la inkhona. I hope ukuthi you're keeping warm. I hope ukuthi you're keeping safe kule hike engaka ye COVID-19. So sibonga uNkulunkulu osivumele, you know, experience esibuya kuyo in the past couple of weeks. Yenza ukuthi every time mangibuya sizoshutha ngithi, you know, sibonga uNkulunkulu osivumele osinike the opportunity yet again ukuthi sikwazi ukwenza le video le. So today we are touching on a very sensitive topic. We were inboxed by a listener. Akhala ngaye certain issue esipostile. So this listener uthi Bakumbatha noma Mbatha ngifundise igirlfriend yami ngaze ngakhela umama indlu ngarenovate ekhaya kubo, you know, due to ama conditions ebekawabona khabo lo mntana. So mase ngikhuluma naye efonini, he says he did all that ngoba he thought ukuthi wenzela a future wife, only to find out ukuthi the guy usebenza nje femini and then the lady sekayi accountant manje. So now what happens is masekakhala asebenza sekaba introduced to ama colleagues waleyo level yobu accountant. Sekayakhohlwa manje ukuthi ufike kanjani kulelo office lelo, ufike kanjani kuleyo level yama accountant. So the guy is complaining ukuthi no, so the lady ugcine sekathi no mabahlukane if ufuna ukuthi amnike imali yakhe back angambhadala, you know.
But is it wrong? Sorry.
No, but you know, a challenge enginayo mina as a person.
Yeah.
I don't know, now ngizokunika chance. Ukuthi kunezinto esizenza. The question is, uzenza from the goodness of your heart or uzenza as an investment or a motive behind, you know? Lento le ifana nokuthi ukhulise umntana umhambise to the best schools and whatever, umise to ama varsity abalekile. The next thing, masekashada ukwade uthi sengisebenze kangaka, sengifake imali engaka, mangaqeda sebayamshada angakenzi next la endlini. So bese it goes back to the question ukuthi bowenzela ukusiza umntana ukuthi abe umuntu ongcono bowenzela ukuthi this is a potential investment, you know. So manje mangiyibheka lento le, mina I always say this, uyazi ukuthi ezinye izinto you must do them out of the goodness of your heart. Ungayenzi ngoba une motive, ngoba uthi ngoba kuzoba unkosikazi wami or ngoba kwasha kwacima nani. I always make example yokukhulisa stepchild ukuthi yabona mawukhulisa umntana ongaso wakho, you must do it in the best way you can. You understand? Exactly. You must do it, you know, makumele umthengele imoto uzumthengele. But yonke leyo nto awuyenzi ngoba expect ukuthi lo mntana kusasa uzokuviwa as a real parent. Ngoba uthola abantu athi sengimkhulise kangaka, the next thing uzofuna ubabakhe, or sengisebenze kangaka phe kwakhe, the next thing uzofuna umamakhe. So when it comes to our relationships, it boils down to a person. Ukuthi i-character yomuntu injani. You understand? Kunabantu abangekho appreciative natural. Kunabantu aba-appreciate ngoba ngibalekela a point, ngicela ningizwe kahle guys. Ngibalekela a point ukuthi umuntu ahlale nawe out of ukuthi umfundisile. Utholakala ukuthi uthando is no longer there. You understand? Sekahleli nawe out of a certain gratitude ukuthi ngizoyenzani ngoba ngafundiswa kuwe. Ngathi exactly, ngathi ubhadala isikolodo sokuthi wangifundisela ukuthi ngihlale naye. Uyayibona?
And if I may ask, ngicela ukubulisa qala abalaleli bonke and nisibonge. Yes, it's indeed umusa every time asiloksidibana because uNkulunkulu usiprovele ngezindlela eziningi ukuthi ngiyenzeka ukuthi singadibani makangakhetha ukuthi namhlanje iyaphela indaba. So we thank umusa kaNkulunkulu olokuhlala usigcina mihla namalanga, you know. So sibabonge nabalaleli always being there with us, you know, sokusi akamakhaya sokusakha umuntu. You know, the most important factor that our followers they need to understand about Isaka Makhaya with Mr. and Mrs. Mbatha, asiyakhi abantu abashadayo kuphela because umuntu oshadayo uqala from being a person and individually kubo ekhaya kubo, and that person can easily be umuntu olimele odlule ezimeni ezinzima yongena lalo zeyiphithiphithi emshadweni kwabona, and uyilungisisa semshadweni iba yinkinga. So you know, people, if they can understand ukuthi we are here to build a person, that is why singakhulumi ngama relationship kuphela, sikhuluma nganoma yini engabhekana nomuntu, you know. So back to the topic yanamhlanje, Babumbatha. Now this is what I want to understand ukuthi when we are in a relationship and when we decide ukufundisa sihlangane sasebancane ubonile isimo ekhaya uyabona ukuthi ngifuna ukufunda and all of that, what decide ukufaka esikoleni uncedise nasekhaya and all of that. My question is to those who have done it and they feeling ngathi barojiwe or kudlalwe ngabo or whatever they bayuziwe, is it something that you need to sit down nomuntu umchazela ama condition, because it's an assumption mawuthi uzoncedisa umuntu with a hope yokuthi uzoba inkosikazi or uzoba umyeni wakho, you know, it's your hope, which we can never say it's wrong to be hopeful, but masikula, this is a challenge. Masikula singabantu, we change, and I always say, especially to young girls and young men, you know, who are coming, let me say young ladies and men, abakula ukuthi, you know, in about age 25, 26, can uqala ukuzirealize ukuthi sengiyakhula, can uqala ukuzi-identify ukuthi uthanda in awuthandi in, what type of a man you like, and khona izinto sobona ezibalekile esingasabalekanga. Masakhula sina 17 sina 18, looks is everything from a guy omfunayo, but masenikhula, okay, looks they can still count, but akusase yi must, you understand, akusase yi priority. So basically a person changes when they grow. So if when you decide ukumfundisa and it was out of your goodness of your heart nga appreciate her, is there a communication eyenzakalayo between thina soyithi ukuthi lavo ngizokufundisa and so that sizoba nempilo emnandi nami ngicommit ukuthi mangiqedile ukufunda soshada sithandwa sami and then siyenze, because I feel ukuthi abantu balimala because of what you are hoping for, maybe not communicated, because masengiku in that level yokuthi vela sengudoctor and doctor and all that you have done, if ngifila ukuthi senginamandla okubhadala, I still don't think it's wrong. It's okay, fine, I understand, I appreciate it, and I'll always be grateful. But I have changed. You are no longer, not because of doctor saying no. None being say maybe in Tomazane Sase probably I wouldn't have liked you anymore. Things that they saying is understand what type of men I want, and it's definitely not you. But in this circumstance, saying doctor, angifuni bengathi i-qualification engenza ngifile ngathi awufit my standard. Will it be wrong for me to say ngoba ngiyabonga and uyenze ngesihle but angifuni besigodi kuwena, let me pay you back?
So manje ngamanye amagama ungenze NFSAS basically angithi isho kanjalo ipolice NFSAS ukuthi masoqedile ukufunda sewusebenza kumele usibhadale back. So ngamanye amagama ungenze NFSAS.
Hence I'm asking ukuthi, when we are coming to that agreement yokuthi uzongifundisa or mina ngifundise wena, did we communicate in a sense yokuthi sizoshada namawuqeda ugraduate or what? Or because most of them, when they happen, I think like our listeners' case, there isn't that communication ukuthi sibuzane ukuthi maso graduateile sesiyashada senzani ubona. And we have other people that we know who have gone under that circumstance ukuthi wafundisa unkosikazi masekafundisa unkosikazi sekumele bahlukane ubona. Makumele bahlukane iba ngathi manje ungishiya ngoba wena so isifundiswa. Ngifela ukuthi ngibe isifundiswa, because remember mawungifundisa nothing was stopping you from ukufundeni now. Angithi asibele iqiniso, that's the truth. Mawungifundisa, what was stopping you from ukufunda?
Okay, masithi mina ngibengine bufokodinyana bokusaba isikole and mangihlangana nomuntu engibonayo ukuthi uyasithanda isikole, you understand, so ngi-enhance lento oyithandayo. But now the question is, mang-enhance into oyithandayo, ngi-enhancela wena or ngi-enhancela mina or ngi-enhancela thina?
That's what.
Yalithola ipoint la.
Yes.
Because into ngithanda mawukhuluma ngendaba ye communication. Ukuthi we need to communicate ukuthi I'm doing this for you, or I'm doing this for me, or I'm doing this for us. You understand? So that kuzoba clear even going forward. You understand? And noma ungena with that first semester, you know which I am here for us.
That's true, because Babumbatha asiben fair. A boyfriend I dated Dala as my first boyfriend, angishadanga nayo. And I keep on my investment yokumfundisa. But why is it that le engifundisile mase ngifila ukuthi I need to move to another person? Sengifila ukuthi mina now asana anything in common, not education wise. Ngale first boyfriend engangishadanga njengoba ngishade wena. Why? Because wena uyobakhipha imali yokumfundisa, imele ibukwe ngalelo lihlo lokuthi ngoba ngikufundisile. You understand? So it's very important ukuthi not that we are saying money is everything, money is value, whatever. Yes, it is value, yona, and it's idea, and it's important to see, recognize, but then, when we make such drastic decisions, you know, also kipela umuntu imali uzuyolungisa nakubo. Did you guys? You need to sit down, speak about it. You understand? Njengoba nyenza umzekelo ukuthi at the age of 17 and 16, 18 at the most, go to matric. At the age of 25 and 26, so different. The guy that I fell in love with, Nina 16, accessing the kind of guy I want, Massing at 25.
I understand.
You understand? So I think on my side, even for the listener, kubuhlungu if you had expectations. Kubuhlungu if you were doing it with an intention. But the question is, and what we need to also remember we need to do, did you sit down with the partner and discuss this? Because if uzoyenza into kanje, I think it's fair ukuthi nibe open-minded. Masingabantu we need to be open-minded. Ujazi ngiyathanda umuntu wami and ngoba sithandana nginamamenzo ukuthi ngikufundise. But it's okay if kuyenzeka masisi asazwane, but I send the agreement which you pay me back or whatever the case might be. I draft with something.
It's a loan.
It's a loan, and if nyashadana, it's no longer a loan. If nakona nikulumisane ngayo, you know, it takes me back to this movie that we've once watched, Economy. I understand. Even though I'm Fudisanga, but the lady was there for the guy, Asasebunzimen and all of that, but the patient ended up running low.
No, I'm glad you touched on that particular movie. That was my next point. Even Nabantu besifazane, I don't want to lie. Abantu besifazane banayo leyo nto leyo yokuthi ma akuthola ungasebenzi angithi bese ayakarapa ngoba angithi bathi bayaskarapa bese ayakarapa so ugqoka amaphola neck namajazi angithi
akusamajazi baby coat
amaphola neck namacoat ukuthi watholakala uswenka ngama-reef nama-overall so bese mase wenza whatever mistake uzozwa nalapha kujuju athi uyakhumbula ngakuthola unjani wena out of work abantu ungangenza kanje ngakuthola unjani. So my question is mawuzothatha i-account yakho as Miss Lehari angithi uthatha i-account yakho bese uyangqubula uthi siye ku-whatever store ungithengele ijini ungithengele ijezi ungithengele what is your intention? You understand? Wenzela wena or wenzela mina or wenzela thina
or ubuntu bakho.
You'll totally point down because lento lena it goes both ways. Nabantu besifazane they feel entitled makuukuthi kunosizo alenzile empilweni yakho kunevalue ayilethile makakufaka emsebenzini ufila entitled. You understand? Ukuthi ungakhohlwa ukuthi ngakuthola uhluleka nokuzithengela i-underwear namhlanje uyasebenza ngenxa yami mawuqeda ufuna ukungilahla yazibona lezo zinto lezo. So now mase sirap my advice would be this to Anonymous. There's a difference between investment and helping. So you must be clear from the onset when you engage in anything similar to that. Are you investing or are you helping? You understand? Because help, if I'm under 27 minutes, watch what Lento Gamandele. Into oyenza ukhohlwe nokuthi uyenze kuphi because you were helping out. You understand? And then investment, it's when 67 minutes. And then investment, It's something that you are expecting a return on. Ukuthi each and every penny you put into this, it must have a return. And that return, it might not necessarily be in monetary value, but there is a certain expectation.
And that must be communicated.
Exactly. That is why kubalaleli masasigoqa. You must be careful ukuthi when you engage in relationship uthola isimo esikudingayo, isimo obonayo ukuthi leso ungakwazi ukusilungisa. You kumele ube careful and communicate ukuthi I am helping you out or I am investing in this thing. You understand? So that singeke sibe nabantu abazohetheka ugcina ufuna ukuyozibulala. Or umbulale or wena ugcina ufuna ukuyozibulala ukuthi wangithengela ama tracksuit wela cost. You understand? As if ngafika kuwena yazi ngisho
ngizibulale ngizofuna ukubulala wena.
Exactly. The next thing wenzani masowukwatile uthatha izinto zakho. So I home choice yami lezinto esizibukele TV. You understand? Ngifuna home choice yami. So ngikhumula nama tracksuit, khumula nale tracksuit wayithengelwa yini. Uyayibona leyo nto le. Kanti awuzange usho kimi. From the onset, I am not helping you out. I am investing. I am creating a certain figure, my imaginary figure. You've always imagined the next thing ungithengela lezi zinto imaginary. Masengiphuma mina kule imaginary yakho bese inkinga sekuba ngathi manje wena mina I'm being unfair to you. Kanti awuzange ungitshela ukuthi you are creating into esengqondweni yakho. Mina I thought you were helping out. So mangisho kanjalo, guys, good night and be very careful. So now you can do exactly what umlaleli did. Ukuthi if there is something you want us to advise you nge-video directly, ngoba you must understand ukuthi inxeba lami inxeba lalo yana. So mina inkinga yakho kungenzeka ukuthi izosiza abantu abayi 10,000 or abayi 20,000. So if you want us to do that, please inbox us directly, message us directly, usho indaba yakho, and then sizohlala phezu kwayo. God bless and good night.
Yes, indeed, Bazale. You know, it's very important to we must understand izimo esizifaka kuso. So as Ubaba Mbatha has said, I'm not even going to dwell too much on what he said. Let's stick to communication. Let's not fear izinto zokuhlala phansi singamakhaphula and discuss matters, because into enokmosha izinto sisakuhlalisana phansi or ukubuza ukuthi esithando sami mawenza so uyenza for ukuthi kusasa mele ngizokubhadala what, or even wena for yourself ngitshela ukuthi you know what ngiyabonga mangenza so but I'm going to pay you back. Nanoma ngathi angifuni, just to make sure ngoba life changes. Life moves in different direction. Sasa kuba kanje, sasa kungabi kanje. So in order to avoid izinto eziningi, guys, communication is very important. Even if it means speaking about things that can make you uncomfortable, it is very important. Lengasiboni sesingabomisi simbathi, hey nathi sibhejile Nkosi yabantu. Mara zange sesibuyele sathi siyofuna izinto.
Angithi angikho listini yabantu abakarabhile. Ungangibale listini yabantu abakarabhile angithi. So guys,
on that note, good night and God bless you. Siyantanda bazali. Amen. Husbands we choose.